Hello and welcome back to another GTA Online video. In this episode I'm going to be doing the Cayo Perico Heist, but trying to speedrun it. So this commentary is not live, it's after the fact. I was doing a lot of runs, so I wasn't really recording voice or anything, but I'm just going to be talking over this. If you guys want to put me on mute, that's fine. Just going to be kind of explaining what I was thinking, what I can improve on here. So I just got into speedrunning with this. The Longfin approach is one of the fastest. If you can land it better. This landing was not that great. I think I need to go more to the right. But then immediately, it being first person, I just running, trying to get there as fast as I can. There's places where you can take the Longfin up the shore and then land closer to a vehicle, which I really need to learn how to do because that can shave off like another probably 30 or 40 seconds for me. But I just hugged the shore here, pushed up. There's a guard in a guard tower up here. I went the sniper loadout, so I just decided to pull out my sniper. Take him out really quick, because otherwise sometimes he looks right at you when you try to cross over this ledge here, and that can be pretty dangerous. But there's a bike up here. It like always spawns, so I went ahead and grabbed it. And then I'm just going to avoid the camera. I could have taken out the camera, but I feel like it would have wasted even more time. And I'm basically just getting ready to pull out my pistol and shoot down some guards. I just have to stay outside of the camera's range, and then this part you have to do very quickly, and I'm trying to get this even faster than this run was. Because there's a patrol vehicle that comes up like right behind. You'll see as I take out these two, it spawns on the map. I actually had some bad aim there, but I was able to recover. But you can see on the minimap now, patrol vehicles coming around. I almost actually got spotted by it, but I was able to get around the tree fast enough. I didn't want to stop running, which is why I just went through the tree. But the guard vehicle didn't see me, just kept going. But I decided to take the left side gate over here, just because I feel like I know the route a little bit better. I do need to work on that other side gate. Unfortunately, you can't choose an entry point when you're on a vehicle, otherwise I would just stay in the vehicle. But when these cutscenes happen, they do not affect your time, so this was like cut off the time. But could you imagine if they were part of the time? That would be pretty crazy. But inside here is something that's like completely RNG with the heist finale and kind of depends speedrun to speedrun. For the best method on this, you want to go underneath to get to the primary target instead of going above. So what I was really hoping for here is the gate key. Nothing else really mattered. Here I accidentally went on the wrong side and then tried to jump over it and ended up rolling. And I have to take out this guy because of it. It was just a bunch of bad movement, but I was able to recover from it. Just barely there. Sprint up past these guys. Just make sure they can't hear you. Take out this camera because sometimes it catches you. And then I just went around and under. And thankfully enough, this guard, I believe, is the one I took out. And he had the gate key, which was very nice. I almost missed there because his head was bobbing and I was in the staircase. But silently went up, grabbed the gate key. And then down here is where you want to go. Just jump down here once you have the gate key. Head over here, there's a gate to be unlocked, and then there's a single fingerprint hack. I'm still working on getting better at the fingerprint hacks, by the way. There's not too much you can do in terms of time. It really depends on how they spawn. Some are easier than others, but I definitely could have had a better run here for sure. I don't remember exactly what the layout was. Yeah, I think it's the bottom 4 were already done, but you can see I was going kind of slow there. But it was under 10 seconds of what I actually did in terms of the fingerprint hack. The rest is just waiting for it, which unfortunately does eat into the time. But from here, it's just grabbing the loot. I do definitely need to work on how quickly I do this part with the laser drill or whatever. But actually, when you're doing speedruns, I really should be doing the bearer bonds as a target instead, because if you can get good enough at the safe code entering, it's way faster than this. The cutter just takes so much time out, and all this time counts towards the run. It's not like the cutscenes. So, I mean, I didn't even do the best that I could have done with the cutter. You can definitely push the cutter to more of its limits without it overheating. And I was just playing it safe here because I didn't want to ruin the run at all. But I was definitely trying. Here. You can see me trying to push the limit there, especially towards the end, because I was like, why isn't this done already? But now, the escape part. So for the escape, I at first thought that might be unlocked. I haven't done too many speedruns. I'm pretty new to it, so I was just hoping kind of maybe it would be unlocked since I came from the bottom, but I decided not to mess with it. And I decided to take the other door out because it seemed like it was closer. And here, I didn't really care if I was spotted because it was more about the time, and I realized I was wasting too much time just walking. So I was like, you know, I don't even care if they spot me. I'm just going to go. I tried to take them out as stealthily as I could without taking time, but then eventually I was just like, nah, I just got to go. I was going to take out that other guard, but then I'm like, I'm just wasting too much time. But in the end, it didn't even actually matter because even though during this cutscene and stuff, the sirens were definitely going off, you can hear them. When I got outside the gate, I guess it was just barely as the sirens were going off and the island was alerted, because it didn't actually count as alerted. Like, the guards out here were still in their stealth form, where I could have snuck around them. But I wasn't even worried about that. I just wanted to get off the island as fast as I could. It doesn't really matter if they shoot you when it's just the primary target you're holding. Now, if you have duffel bags and stuff for the Elite Challenge, it definitely matters. You don't want to get shot. You'll lose some of your money. But here, I only even had the tequila anyway, so it wasn't a big deal. I decided to go past them. I was going to take them out, but then I was like, you know what, no, we're wasting too much time. This run was already a bit longer than I wanted it to be. But here, upcoming is the most tragic part. So I bumped just barely into the side of this tree. And this is what I hate about Cayo Perico, the island. Like, there's so many props on it that you just run into and you wouldn't think you would run into. I definitely need to learn a better passing. And then for here, I had to swim as fast as I could while the helicopter and eventually a patrol boat come up to me. The patrol boat, definitely more annoying. But the helicopters are shooting me. It's not actually slowing me down, and you can see even the primary target isn't going down in value or anything. I'm just trying to get out of there. I have max lung capacity, so this is the most you can stay underwater without the scuba suit. So I was doing a pretty good job with that, but I think I need to be swimming closer to surface, so I'm not needing to go diagonally in the water like that. I mean, yeah, I might get shot a little bit more, but for the most part, they're not going to be able to kill you, especially if you have body armor or snacks. And as you can see, eventually I do decide to eat some snacks, which I'm big regretting after watching this back. I definitely wish I was not stopping to eat the snacks, because the snacks really slowed me down and they were not necessary. I still had so much health, and after seeing like the end, I definitely would have survived. So it's just a little bit upsetting to me that I chose that. But you can see I went too deep now, and now I'm having to swim directly up, and that's eating into time. So I definitely want to stay closer to the surface the next time I do this. I was just trying to stay low so they didn't shoot me, but yeah, this part with the swimming, I might try to cut back on it in the future. Yeah, here I go. I eat snacks. And see how it takes so much time away, because I can't be swimming fast while doing that, unfortunately. But in the future, I might not try to swim away. I might try to just grab a dinghy from the main dock or something and take that out, even if they spot me, because that might be faster. You would think swimming like this would be faster. Maybe if I chose a better spot to swim away from. Or maybe I could even bait in a patrol boat and then steal the patrol boat. I don't know, just something faster, because swimming definitely eats into the time way too much. But if you guys have any suggestions, I'm brand new to speedrunning in this game, and this wasn't even that like amazing of a run. It was just my best run so far, and I felt like it was pretty good. I mean, I watched some other speedruns on YouTube, and I think I did pretty good, especially compared to them. So I decided to post it, and it was really good coming from me as well. Like I said, this is the first time I'm really trying to speedrun. And then as I approached here, I was going to go up for air, but then I noticed that the escape Cayo Perico thing went away. So I had escaped, but for some reason, when you choose the water or the submarine as your like exit, even though you already hit the checkpoint, like right now, it's still continuing. And unfortunately, this part does eat into the time as well. So that kind of sucked, but there we go. We got it. Heist complete. This was just some raw footage. I don't know how this is going to do with the style of me commentating over it after it already happened. I don't know if you guys like that or not, or if you just want silent video. A lot of the speedruns I saw just have like no voiceover or anything, just game audio. And I was honestly debating just putting that up like that. But there we go. Heist pass. Hopefully you guys do enjoy me talking over this, just hearing my thoughts. But yeah, I'll definitely be reading the comments. I always read the comments, but I'm going to be paying especially more attention on this. I'm going to be taking notes and stuff. So if you guys have any suggestions, I'm down to try anything. But there we go, 7 minutes, 41 seconds. Obviously, this video is longer than that because the cutscenes and stuff, those do not count into the time. But we did not go for the Elite Challenge. I've gone for the Elite Challenge before, but never really tried to speedrun. I might try to speedrun the Elite Challenge in the future. I'm not too sure about that at the current moment. But yeah, there we go. We made like 800K. I wasn't expecting much. That's not really what the point of a speedrun is making money, but I definitely could have scouted out a better target. But I just wasn't feeling like it. Just wanted to get more into the run itself. But there we go. Heist complete, speedrun complete. Honestly, not a bad time at all. Not a bad time at all. There's a bunch of stuff that I talked about throughout that I definitely need to improve upon. But yeah, like I said, if you guys have any suggestions for other things that I can improve upon, I'm definitely down to listen, and I will see you all later.